What up everyone and welcome back to the channel. We are showing Casey another episode of Seinfeld. This is The Implant.
I mean, The Implant could go one of a few different ways.
What do you think it would go?
It's either gonna be like the plastic surgery type implant or... That's all I can think of, actually. I don't know why I was like thinking of other things. Literally that. Hair implants? I don't think they had that back then like they do now.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
they
used to call them plugs back in the day. But either way, I'm not going to tell you. I'm just going to let you kind of experience it like I had to when I was a child, which is funny because like Seinfeld, I don't think necessarily is for kids, but I think it's a hilarious show regardless. But if you want to be ahead of our YouTube posting schedule for Seinfeld or have access to our full-length reactions where you sync up a copy of your episode with us and watch it from beginning to end with no cuts, you can do so by checking out our Patreon, and the link is down below.
Hi, Jerry.
Oh, hi, Sidra. I usually last about 10 minutes on the Stairmaster.
I love her outfit.
Oh, yeah, well, that's why they call it the Stairmaster. You get up there and you stare. All right, I'll see you Thursday night, right?
Thursday night?
Okay.
I'm trying to look at her face because I'm pretty sure she was in Desperate Housewives, but I can't tell.
She's the one you went out with last night?
Yeah, I really like her.
You know, they're fake.
Oh, implants.
How do you know?
I can tell. You know how you're always bragging how you can spot a lesbian?
I feel like I wasn't looking enough to be able to tell next time she comes back in the frame.
I never knew you were so into breasts. I thought you were a leg man.
A leg man? Why would I be a leg man? I don't need legs. I have legs.
Jerry, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna spy on her in the sauna?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
It's so funny that I used to date in this universe.
But a few more dates you can find out for yourself.
Don't be so sure. Look at George. He's on his 9th date with Betsy. He still hasn't gotten anywhere with her.
What's his problem?
Well, every time he tries to make a move, something screws up. Like on their last date, they were on the couch, but she was sitting on his wrong side.
What?
He can't make a move with his left hand. Can't go left.
Can you use the other hand?
No, he can't.
What?
Women, do they go left or right?
No, we just play defense.
Oh!
He tried to take
Oh! Why can you not go left? I'm confused. Like you can't turn?
Like it's his off strong hand.
Can you just... You can't do the move.
Would you mind switching seats?
Oh my god.
Oh, actually, I'd really prefer to sit here.
She has a side. They're perfect for each other.
I don't hear very well out of this ear, so...
Oh no.
Oh.
You.
I mean, it kind of still fits.
Come on, really, come on,
George,
now, come on.
No, I really...
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
See, now, is that so bad?
What?
They'll call back.
But George, what if it's an emergency?
Remember Jerry said something always keeps going wrong?
In the whole world right now, there's maybe 3 emergencies. Why would you think on this entire planet that you're one of those 3?
Hello? What? Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, it was an emergency.
All right, maybe 4.
Maybe y'all aren't meant to be.
Good sweat, beads of sweat, sweating bullets.
Okay, let's see. No.
I don't need to see her
I'm gonna guess
naked
they're
to know
not
those aren't real.
fake.
I mean, why'd she even tie the towel around her? Oh God, Citra's taking the towel off. Whoa, doctor! I knew it. They're definitely fake.
Aunt Clarice was so ill, I guess it was really a blessing.
Oh my gosh.
You know, I do kind of wonder what fake breasts feel like.
Well, I know what they feel like.
You? How do you know?
Well, I lived in Los Angeles for 3 months.
3 months?
You know, I don't even know if I know what Kramer does for a job.
I like her too much. That's why I can't make a move.
You put her on a pedestal.
I put them on the dental chair.
What? What does that even mean?
You a dentist?
I want to be her boyfriend.
Did you ask?
It's like a sauna in here.
In the sauna?
So you going to the funeral?
Why, you think I should?
What, are you kidding? It's a golden opportunity to advance the relationship. She's crying. You put your arm around her and console her. You're the consolation guy.
This is reminding me of the Will
Wedding
Ferrell.
Crashers?
Yeah.
You go to the airlines, you tell them that you have a death in the family, they give you 50% off the fare.
Why does he always have a hack? Like, a way to save money?
You know, we'll tell them there's a death in my family.
Oh my
You buy the
gosh.
ticket, I'll split it. No?
This is like that other episode all
airport?
over again. Why is he always trying to get free tickets?
Oh, look who's here. Silicon Valley.
We go out on one date, and he asked me out for a second, and then out of nowhere, he calls me, cancels the date,
Oh.
and says he doesn't want to see me again.
Sorry, I couldn't help overhearing.
Did he give you a reason?
Yeah, he's going back to his old girlfriend. Said she's mentally ill.
Are you trying to like be you?
He's one of those guys who is obsessed with neatness and order. Everything has got to be just so. He would have made a great Nazi.
Also, she's definitely Susan in Desperate Housewives.
My name's Sidra. This is Marcy.
Oh, hi. I'm Elaine.
Hi.
I'm assuming she's gonna find out for sure.
And then suddenly I lost my balance and I fell right into her.
You fell on her?
I touched him.
And they're real, aren't they?
I touched him.
How did you have time to like make that motion?
And to help me break my fall. If it hadn't been for them, I could have really injured myself. Anyway, they're real.
I mean, was that a surprise?
You know, you have no breast touching experience.
I've touched mine.
So have I.
I understand you offer a 50% off bereavement fare?
Yes, all you have to do is pay the full fare now, then return to any one of our counters with a copy of the death certificate, and we'll refund half your fare.
Oh, that's a lot of steps.
It's a big step.
Death certificate?
Yes, we do need documentation, or, you know, people could take advantage.
You want my friend to ask his uncle, a man who just lost his wife of 44 years, for a death certificate so that he can save a few bucks on a flight?
That would be $387 round trip.
All right, so you'll need my frequent flyer number, huh?
Yes.
$380 for 2 tickets, round trip? That seems like a deal.
If you were drowning and I threw you a life preserver, you think you could tell me if it was an inflatable?
I wouldn't have said anything if I knew you were going to stop seeing her.
Well, I don't mind someone with a phony personality, but I gotta draw the line somewhere.
Oh my god. Maybe this is why you don't have a girlfriend.
Father, can I ask you a question? In a terrible time like this, who would I get the death certificate from?
Oh!
Why do you need a death certificate?
Oh my gosh. Oh my, this is so awkward.
I was hoping to compile an admittedly rudimentary scrapbook.
Well, I suppose I could make a copy of it.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
That is so awkward. He double dipped! Oh my gosh, egregious!
Did you just double dip that shit?
Where do you think this came from, the double dip aspect?
No way!
You took a bite, and you dipped again.
This is where double dip started? Oh my gosh!
That's like putting your whole mouth right in the dip.
Oh my goodness.
From now on, when you take a chip, just take one dip and end it.
You have to get a new chip if you want to read the dip.
You dip the
Ooh.
way you want to dip. I'll dip the way I want to dip.
Ew!
Give me the chip! Hey, give me the chip!
That's so funny because that is such a like common phrase.
Oh, you got the wrong side. His wrong side.
Hey, would you mind switching seats?
Why?
Oh, I don't know. I just like sitting to the left of people. It makes me feel like I'm driving.
That was enough? I would have been like, you're fucking weird.
You know that Jane Mansfield had some big breasts?
What? Jane Mansfield!
Really big, huge. Just coming out the top of her dress. They were like choking her.
I hear that's how she died.
Wasn't it a car accident?
Have you noticed that women today are, you know, they seem bigger?
Oh my gosh, he's about to ask.
A lot of people ask me if I've had mine done. It gets a little tiring. It's really none of their business.
Oh, the nerve. You know, some people have asked me if you've done that.
What do you tell them?
Whatever you want me to tell them.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I think you'll find out soon enough.
Oh?
Aren't you gonna get there?
No.
Well, what if it's an emergency?
Oh, there's no emergencies.
Jerry, come on, it's an emergency!
There's always an emergency.
What is it? You're interrupting.
Oh, well, you know, I'm packing for Puerto Rico. I need to borrow your bathing suit.
What? That's the emergency?
Well, I like yours.
That's a little familiar. I don't want your boys down there.
He said he likes his better, so I'm meaning, like, he probably used it already.
Hi, dear.
But they don't know. She doesn't know that she knows him.
What are you doing
I'm
here?
looking for Kramer.
Oh, what's going
Well,
on?
no, she was just showing me pictures of places I can visit when I go to Puerto Rico.
They were right there with it.
You know,
Yeah.
All right.
Awkward.
So, where were we?
I was just leaving.
Right, you were leaving.
I can't believe you sent a woman into the sauna to do that
That
to
was
me.
an accident!
I think you're both mentally ill. And by the way, they're real and they're spectacular.
Get out! I never want to see you again!
Go back to New York! Get out!
Oh my gosh.
Well, you see, what happened was,
You double dipped.
the very same doctor that was attending my late aunt suffered an untimely stroke and lost the use of his right hand, so obviously I was unable to get the death certificate. I do have this.
What's this?
That's a picture of me next to the coffin.
Nice try.
Not even...
The Implant. I do remember that beyond the Implant storyline, the thing that I really remembered and liked, thought that was the funniest of this episode before and now after watching again all these years later, was the George element with the dipping of the chip, and then at the end when he brought the picture to try.
That was hilarious.
He had his arm
I know,
over.
he was like, is that the arm that you say you can't do? Or is that the right one? The good side.
But the two famous lines, I think, from this episode were the dipping of the chip, which I think, I said it to Casey during the episode, but I'm pretty sure that's kind of what sparked that whole you don't double dip the chip stemmed from this.
Wow.
Even though it probably was a thing prior, but this, I think, took it to new heights. And then also, they're real and they're spectacular was like a line too. I don't think it was as widely used as much as like the double dipping of the chip, but at least it was in Seinfeld circles, I think, a widely used term as well.
It's also kind of funny how Kramer was trying to get the ticket thing again. Like, he did it in, like, kind of a different way than in the airport episode, but, like, he always, like, is like, oh, wait, you could do this discount or something.
He always has, like, a hack for something, or he has, like, an idea for something, which, you know, may or may not be true, but then he also, there's, like, you know, stipulations, like, read the fine print at the bottom. It's like, okay, you need the death certificate. He was, like, trying to, like, cry, and he's like, okay, you can use my frequent flyer card. But if you want to be ahead of our YouTube posting schedule or have access to our full-length reactions to Seinfeld where you sync up a copy of your episode with us and watch it from beginning to end, again, you can do that on our Patreon and the link is down below.